Hey guys, this is Corey McCoy from Plaza Fitness Performance, and I'm super stoked to go through this little educational piece because so many people are asking me all the time, well, what is Plaza Fitness Performance? Why should I come see you guys? What's the difference between you guys and wherever I'm going, or a gym or whatever I'm doing? So this is going to answer all that stuff, and the industry is evolving so quickly that we need to have options. We need to know what the pros and what the cons are, because guys, is your back really worth it? I mean, if you end up going, let's say, cheap, or if you end up doing something that's not really a fit for you, these are big decisions to make. We need to provide some education. You need to have the inside track on information so you can make the best decision for you. And today we're going to quickly go through and we're going to really focus on four things. That's it, four things. I want you to know what Plaza Fitness Performance is all about. We'll do that super quick. Boom. Then we're going to go through and help you know a little bit more about performance training. You may know about bodybuilding and powerlifting and yoga and running and all these boot camps, all these different things. But do you know what performance training is? Number 3, we're going to go through the performance lifestyle and help you with all the elements that are included within that. And then lastly, we're going to talk about the delivery mechanism, how we at Plaza Fitness Performance deliver performance training. So I think it's super cool. You need to know it, so buckle up. Let's do this. So what is Plaza Fitness Performance? Well, we provide small group personal training to smart professionals like yourself, helping you look great, feel great, and perform your best. We provide world-class coaching and elite programming that provides twice the results in half the time. Our programming emphasizes natural movement, thus moving the body the way it was designed. We personalize the experience and meet you where you are, which reduces the risk of injury and makes your experience more effective and enjoyable. You'll love the feeling of getting quick wins as you continue your performance journey. You'll learn new skills that drive your metabolism and keep you at the cutting edge of exercise science. And you'll interact with other smart professionals and surround yourself with a supportive community. So that's Plaza Fitness Performance. Let's dive into performance training. A lot of you have never even heard what performance training is. So let's define it. Let's go through it and let's understand what the options are. So before we dive into the exact definition of performance training, let's look at all the different options out there, stuff that you're probably more familiar with. Everything from Pilates and yoga, powerlifting, bodybuilding, boot camps, Olympic lifting. There's a ton of stuff. And each form of training has a unique history, objectives, and purpose for those who incorporate the methodologies. Each also has benefits and shortcomings, which for us, we just want you to be aware of those. So powerlifting, well, what the heck is it? Powerlifting centers around 3 exercises: the barbell squat, the barbell bench press, and the barbell deadlift. The smart professional should use principles of powerlifting to improve strength. However, strength as the absolute goal with tools such as barbells that do not conform to natural movement provide enough risk for us to discourage this form of training solely. A worst case scenario: driving toward a 1-rep max is a highly stressful event which can increase the risk of injury for individuals who may not have sound form, fitness level, preparation, skill, and reflexive core stability. Another worst case scenario: barbell movements reduce natural movement, which can increase the risk of injury. Barbell use requires skill, proper body mechanics, and safe training schemes in order to reduce the risk of injury. Bodybuilding. Body part split training has been the most popular form of training ever since Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator, Lou Ferrigno, and Franco Columbu popularized it in the 70s in the movie Pumping Iron. However, this form of training emphasizes breaking the body down into body parts and isolating them with failure training schemes. This isolation rarely occurs in life and sport, and the body doesn't move naturally in an isolated manner. Through the work of Thomas Myers and anatomy trains, we know the entire body is connected through fascial lines that run from head to toe. We also know, through the world of neurokinetic therapy and David Weinstock, that the neurology of the body is connected in a way that is so interwoven that issues, pain or poor movement, in one area of the body may be caused by inhibited or facilitated soft tissue from completely different area. Worst case scenario, isolating muscle groups can lead to imbalances which are attributed to an increased risk of injury and reduced performance capacity. Olympic lifting. Carefully analyze your need for Olympic lifting with barbells. Olympic lifts are the most complicated movements within the fitness industry. The two main lifts include a barbell snatch and a barbell clean and jerk. Unless you are fit, skilled with a barbell, and coached by a professional, there are safer ways to become more explosive and powerful for life and sport. The worst case scenario, you are apprehensive of Olympic lifting because you have either never done it before or you do not do it often. However, you try it because everyone else in the program does it. And unfortunately for you, the Olympic lifts never feel comfortable and you could injure yourself. Oh, boot camps. Here we go. Boot camps such as CrossFit have done a fantastic job of creating community and bringing fitness beyond a typical gym to the masses. In fact, it's the current fitness crave in our society. It's low priced, quick moving, music and high energy. They're offering unlimited sessions in a large warehouse and parking lot. Boot camps are notorious for their large size, high intensity, disregard for personalization and exercise form, and random exercise selection and programming. The worst case scenario, the intensity and lack of personalization break your body down, leading to fatigue and eventually injury. Just because something is intense doesn't necessarily mean it is good for your body or aligned with helping you achieve your goals. It may feel like a great workout, but does the training scheme lead to a predictable result you are looking for? Yoga. Yoga has withstood the test of time. The mind-body connection is an important lesson we should all take from yoga. The mobility and flow yoga provides should be a component within your programming. However, some yoga positions may be contraindicated, and each exercise should be personalized for you. The benefits of yoga include mindset, stress reduction, mobility, and possibly reducing the risk of injury. However, yoga alone does not optimally help a smart professional achieve their goals of shaping, toning, weight loss, conditioning, and performance. Worst case scenario, the movements you are performing regularly in your yoga session are creating delamination of the collagen between your vertebrae, eventually leading to discomfort, pain, and additional measures to alleviate that pain. Pilates. Pilates movements were created by Joseph Pilates and incorporate many core stability exercises and body positions typically conducted on a machine called a reformer. There are many benefits in addition to enhanced core stability, including improved total body movement. However, Pilates may flex and extend the spine well beyond neutral, and many positions are ground-based. Our lives require us to run, jump, move freely, and lift objects. Pilates alone may not provide an optimal result for shaping, toning, conditioning, strength, power, and weight loss. Worst case scenario, we have spine and health concerns, and Pilates may not provide the most effective route to your main goals since it does not enhance your lean muscle mass and performance optimally. Running. Who's that guy? So as a triathlete, not much beats the feeling I have after completing a run, cycle, or swim. These exercises all produce amazing results that we should all receive. Surrounding yourself with others who enjoy these activities provides lasting relationships and a higher quality of life. However, there are pitfalls we must manage in order to avoid setbacks. Running is the ultimate conditioning activity and the king of cardio. However, running is a repetitive movement that can lead to the development of imbalances. Running also places a tremendous amount of stress on the body, especially if you are running high mileage on hard surfaces. Another concern we have is the management of mileage and intensity for people who are either beginning to run or those who run periodically. Finally, those who solely perform endurance activities are not reaching their true performance potential and may not be driving their metabolism to shape and tone their bodies optimally. Getting and staying strong and powerful not only improves performance across the board, it also keeps you injury resilient. Finally, performance training. Now that we have a better idea of all the different other systems and methodologies, philosophies, not all of them, but some of them, now we can dive into performance training. So performance training improves functional movement and capacity to support the demands of life and sport. The hallmark of performance training is moving the body the way the body was designed to move. Moving the body systematically relies upon harmony between the neurology, proprioception, breath, reflexive core stability, spinal biomechanics, joint and soft tissue mobility, joint and soft tissue stability, and movement skills. Performance training has 3 cornerstones: personalization, progression, and self-defined performance. With personalization, performance training is highly personalized. It's based upon 7 objective functional movement assessments. Those assessments are found in a functional movement screen, which is a standardized approach. We're tapping into systems that are proven to work, guys. It's not guesswork. Progression. Performance training progresses based upon fitness level, skill development, and goals. There is an order that must be followed when performance training. Build one upon the other and you'll achieve your goals. Skip one, and it's just a matter of time before you injure yourself. So that order of progression starts with balance. And balance comes from reflexes. It comes from breath. It comes from reflexive core stability. Head nods, rolling patterns, hip rocking, crawling, those are all neural resets. So we really like to emphasize balance and neural resetting. Number 2, movement. That's where, with that functional movement screening, we can get into foundational functional movement to determine if there are any corrective exercises that might help an individual. So we look at hurdle stepping, squatting, inline lunging, shoulder mobility, active straight leg raise, trunk stability push-up, and rotary stability. Then we want to enhance skills. We want someone to know proper mechanics, because form is king, with the deadlift, swinging and getting into the backside chain, using hard style skills, emphasizing power breathing and deep core stability, a clean, a Turkish get-up, snatch, and press. Then we want to get into strength. We want you to earn the right to load. And we have a saying, don't build strength on dysfunction. So if someone starts trying to get strong and they've skipped skills, they've skipped movement, and they've skipped balance and reflexive core stability and all the things that come with neural resetting, then they are just a train wreck waiting to happen. We don't want to put strength on dysfunction. That's a quote from Gray Cook in the Functional Movement Systems. And then lastly, power. We want to transition strength to power for life, for sport, for everything that you do. And then lastly on here, self-defined performance. So performance training is about personalization, it's about progression, and it's about self-defined performance. Each of us must identify what performance means to us. Maybe we want to look our best, improve our health, run faster, or move better. When we self-define performance, we can focus on what matters in our lives. And I mentioned performance training uses proven systems such as functional movement systems, original strength and neural resets, BackFit Pro and spine research and health habits, and of course, Strong First and skill, strength, and power, tapping into that backside chain. Other important aspects of performance training include integrating the human movements, making your feet strong and connecting to total body strength, having better balance, more movement, and true strength, knowing what the most powerful tool in our toolbox is, using the 5 secrets to instant strength gains, and preventing injury through a pain prevention assessment. So isn't that cool, guys? I mean, that's performance training. That's an awesome option, and we've got to incorporate for performance training. You can integrate in bodybuilding aspects and powerlifting and yoga and Pilates and running, but all of us have got to have that staple of performance training. So it naturally segues right into defining what is the performance lifestyle. And the performance lifestyle becomes a little bit more holistic. The performance lifestyle is a holistic approach to living an active and vibrant life of optimal health. This holistic approach includes optimal strength and conditioning 3 days per week, performing 3 to 4 days a week of aerobic exercise, embracing a clean eating philosophy, and having a healthy relationship with food, providing the body with adequate rest and recovery, managing work, life, and relationship stress, surrounding yourself with a supportive community, and having a positive mindset. And how do we deliver performance training? We do it through the Perpetual Personal Training System. It includes the realization that what you're doing may not be working. And it goes into assessing baseline biometric measures and identifying your movement capabilities. Look at foundational elements like nutrition and sleep and stress. Body work, are you in pain? Let's get you out of pain. Let's correct those movement deficiencies. And then we want to integrate in optimal strength and conditioning. And optimal means optimal for you. So we might need to meet you where you are. And we want to reassess your progress to see what kind of changes have taken place, which then gets you back to the top. And you have enlightenment that, hey, this is really working. I'm going to continue it. That's a perpetual cycle. It keeps going around and around and around. Or I want to make some modifications in maybe my conditioning or my eating habits. How do we personalize, inspire, and guide you toward your goals? We use what we call your performance journey. And your performance journey has 7 different, what we call strength bands, levels. White, yellow, green, blue, red, orange, and black. And everybody wants to look great, feel great, and perform the best, which is at the top. It's that black. But we want to take them from where they currently are to where they want to go on 21 different milestones. Those milestones are going to be clearly identified. And in the columns, you see realization, baseline level assessment, foundation, bodywork. Those are the elements within the system. And we're taking you from left to right based upon your baseline level assessment. So we can quantify, we can objectively determine where you are. Where's your starting point on your performance journey? And then if we can take you on that milestone, one of the 21 milestones, we can get you a quick win and we can help you transition and ascend this system. And those 21 milestones at the bottom with the white strength band, you may start with finding your flexibility. You may transition to building a stronger core. Milestone number 3, move better by hip hinging. Getting into the yellow band, improving your posture. Milestone number 5, finding shoulder flexibility. Milestone number 6, establish thoracic spine rotation. Getting into the green band. Milestone number 7, improve mobility from the ground up and really looking at your ankle mobility. Milestone number 8, patterning the squat. Milestone number 9, applying the squat and connecting to strength. Getting into the blue band. Milestone number 10, training the 5 human movements. Milestone number 11, developing kettlebell skills. Milestone 12, be consistent to look and feel better. Once you have your skills and you've shown body composition modification, getting into the red band. Red band, milestone number 13, develop double kettlebell skills to crush your workouts. Milestone number 14, create more strength and power. And number 15, confidence is the best payoff. Once you get through a double kettlebell test, getting into the orange strength band. And that orange strength band starts with milestone number 16, linking the unbreakable chain. Milestone number 17, looking in the mirror never looked so good. And milestone number 18, activating peak performance. Getting out of that band requires you to pass a snatch test. You get into the black band once you pass that. Milestone number 19, you're maintaining peak performance. Milestone number 20, you're living an active life and winning. And milestone number 21, you're respecting the practice and the process that you've gone through. And the last piece of this entire puzzle are the 12 components of holistic performance training. You have mindset, mobility and movement, stability and strength, form and skills, healthy eating habits, conditioning and cardio, health, weight loss and body shaping, pain recovery and injury prevention, stress relief and wellness, power and athletic performance, community and venue, and the fitness business. And guys, that wraps up performance training. I hope you've enjoyed it. This gives you some framework that we follow to educate, to inspire, to guide you toward optimal health. So check back with us, connect with us as we help you lead the life that you deserve.